Hey everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you? Thanks so much for joining us. Another Sound Exchange session. How you doing, Anthony?
I'm good.
It's been a while.
Yep.
A lot of people have been asking, where's Anthony? Where's those Sound Exchange sessions? But our schedules just didn't line up.
It's been a busy summer.
It has been. And you were taking off on the weekends, which was nice. I don't know how much.
Just in August.
Yeah, just in August. But usually we film on weekends, so hadn't worked. But here we are, finally
Thank
lined
God
up.
for fucking Matt, man. Matt was able to,
Yeah.
and Mike too, able to pull a bunch of Saturdays, so I was able to enjoy 2 days off in a row.
That's fantastic.
pretty awesome.
You don't normally get that. 2 days
No,
in a row.
even though I
Yeah.
still work from home on Sundays,
Yeah,
cleaning
yeah.
and pricing records all day.
Right. No, you deserve, 2 days off like everyone else, regular weekend time.
I couldn't tell myself what I deserve. I just move forward, and
Well, that's
hopefully good shit falls into place.
That's what happens when you're a store owner or owner of a business, right? Buck stops with you, so
There is no...
You're never
there's
really
no-
off.
Yeah, it's 24 hours a day.
Exactly. Well, that kind of leads into what this episode is. I opened it up to you guys to send in some questions about things that we would answer here. Of course, most of this is coming in for Anthony, so we're going to dive into it, essentially doing a Q&A today. All right, so first question, just no particular order, I just pulled these out, and I want to thank at the time we're filming it, about 40 plus people weighed in and gave us some good questions here. What do you think of the artist let me rephrase that. What do you think of artists releasing older material with new tracks on it? And so what I think this person was asking was
No good.
yeah, where you put out like the old album like Foreigner's doing with 4, and they're tacking one brand new song.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
It's not of the time.
Correct. Not of the time. It's changing the format of the album.
Yep.
What about like Rolling Stones, who reissued, say, Tattoo You, but the second disc was, quote, new because it was finished off?
I don't like it.
Not either. Even if it's a second disc.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the material, but
Right.
I guess they need a way. I don't know. It's shitty. It's just a way for them to repackage and make more money off the same product.
Well, that's
Just release the second disc. Charge me less money because it's fucking throwaways anyway.
It's YouTube, right? They did it with the reissue of How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb.
I don't care about that record in
Right.
the slightest, so I don't know anything
Oh,
about
okay.
it. You have to speak to that.
I love it, but I hated having to get it that way. I would have preferred to have gotten it as a standalone release,
Oh, because they put that in
the box set.
and that was all new stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm against
All
it.
9 tracks on it were unreleased songs.
But unreleased and brand new songs are two different things.
Yes, those were unreleased songs of the time, recorded at the time.
That's fine. Then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And the
I
Rolling
love
Stones
unreleased,
was the same way.
but they finished
They
it
did.
today.
Yeah. They finished
Springsteen did it too, but
Yeah.
he did do a 3.
The Promise, but he released it separate.
It's separate. It's not. He didn't screw up the sanctity of Darkness on the Edge of Town.
Correct.
By throwing on appended bullshit.
Well, the box set came out with it first, so
That was different because you still got just
Yeah.
the album.
Right.
You got the DVD. You got the 3 CDs. You got
Oh,
the
it's-
cool book.
sure.
So it's presentation in a way to package it and give something.
Yeah. All right, kind of goes both ways, I guess. Would you rather be greeted when you walk into a store or left alone?
I like when somebody says hi.
I like when they stop at hi. Hey, how are you today?
What's up? Can I help you with anything?
Right. Yeah. I don't want to be asked that. That's just me. But I totally understand why most people would.
As long as
Yeah.
somebody smiles, even if it's just a wave,
Right.
acknowledge.
Right.
And it's not that I want to be acknowledged, it's just I feel everybody should be acknowledged.
Yeah.
And it's just the right thing to do. And I think when people don't do it, I just see them as schleps, as assholes.
Yeah.
They don't care, and it's shitty, and they probably shouldn't be working there. And this
Yeah.
goes from years in the service industry. I'm a
Yeah.
bartender for a very, very long
Right,
time.
right.
You fucking greet everybody, man.
Right. You should.
You know,
Yeah.
make them feel welcome.
I agree.
I don't like to use the word inclusive anymore. It's overused.
So now it's no good.
Everybody should feel welcome.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I agree. I like that.
And also,
I-
people today can't read one another.
That's true. I think that's
I can
where
read
a lot
people
of it
very
is.
well, so I know if this person needs help,
Right.
if this person wants to be left alone, or if this person wants to bullshit. I can tell right away.
I think that's a key.
But you
thing.
greet everybody
Mm-hmm.
when they walk into a place.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, I walk into record stores, really anywhere. But my biggest experience is walking into record stores. Don't get greeted. Don't
I'm
even-
usually the first one to say hello.
Yeah, they don't
and then
even look
they
up.
take their head up.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I mean.
Not even hello. Oh.
Right.
Princeton. Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I know.
Oh.
Right. Shouldn't you be greeting everyone? When I worked in record stores back in the 90s, that was a policy at every single store. Somebody had to greet the person walking in. Like whoever was closest by.
It's important, man. Just be cool. You know, I don't care if you hate your job or just don't be a dick to people. It's really shitty.
Right.
How many times
you're gonna have a better time if you greet?
Everybody walking
positive.
in will have a better time. I'll have a better time.
Right.
There's nothing cooler than sharing a smile besides a nice cup of coffee.
With coffee with a smile, it's even better.
Coffee with a smile.
Yeah.
I've noticed I've walked into a lot of places recently in the last year or two where nobody cares.
No.
I won't go to Starbucks anymore
service
because
is gone.
I walk into Starbucks and there's 3 people behind the counter. They call them partners, 3 partners, talking to each other.
Yeah.
And I walk up and I'll sit at the register plane
for 15, 20 seconds before it's like, stop talking, greet, or at least
and they don't even say hello. They will casually walk over. This is the Upper Montclair store did this to me. It was fucking insane.
Yeah.
And Stephanie, who owns the store with me, she's a fucking Starbucks manager. Right?
Yeah. So she knows what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't go to places
that don't greet.
Yeah, it's just shit. Especially ones that go, oh.
So that might tie into the next thing, which is, what is your advice for someone who wants to open a record store? Don't. I was going to say, greet everyone.
Don't
open it.
We've had this conversation a couple times. It probably wasn't its own video, but it's been tied into things.
Yeah.
No. You're out of your mind. Right?
Yeah.
I have no idea where it went.
Unless you're buying a building, have a shitload inventory, and you're retired, do it. But if you're a young person doing it, it's hard to make a go of because number one, everybody's opened up a record store right now. How many record stores have popped up in the past 2 years?
Lots.
In this area, 10.
Yeah.
New York City, they come and go
very quickly.
Weekly, monthly. And most of the people think they're going to open up a record store because they're going to make money.
They're going to get rich.
Not going to happen.
Yeah. They think every record is multi-$100 albums.
Unless you've been in it for a long time and you really know what you're doing, you're really not going to make money. And then the more record stores that open up, the less collections there are to buy, which are the expensive stuff. Where are you going to get your startup to fully stock your store? You have to have a nice.
That's the hard thing. Yeah.
And then if you're going to rent a place, man, find decent rent.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Find a place you can live above it.
Yes.
Right?
If you can buy a building, live upstairs, and downstairs is your shop,
business,
do it.
You might be able to do it. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
It is a miserable, cutthroat business.
It is. Yeah.
That's behind the scenes. Out in the front, it's freaking awesome, man. We're talking music. We're sharing music all day. We're meeting new people. You're watching excitement on every age category over a tape, a cassette, or a CD, or a record. But behind the scenes, it's miserable. There's a lot.
There's a lot of stress.
But I want anybody out there who says, "Oh, it's got to be easy. I'm going to do it." Do it. Call me in 2 months.
Right.
And be honest.
Right. No, I have seen through you a whole world I never knew existed. Meaning the stress and what you go through, the craziness of it all to try to keep the store stocked. I had no idea.
Sometimes people walk in and are, I might be a grouch. I'm not a grouch. I have so much shit to do. There's 3 people in the store. Please pay attention to one of the other 2 people and leave me the fuck alone because I have to work. But I don't get to do that.
No. Right. That's what's in your head.
Because I'm not behind. There is no behind the scenes in a small store.
Yeah.
Rob at Vintage Vinyl. I owe the guy an apology, not because what I thought. Every time I would go in the store and I would see him, he was the grumpiest. Always moving fast, looked like he didn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
It's not that. He couldn't.
Right, he's got so much
Because he had
do.
so much shit to do. That's why he paid people
to
do all the other shit.
Right.
Let's see who this is. Sound Exchange. So don't open a record store. And if you do, expect it to change your life in ways that are awesome and miserable.
And expect to lose some hair or have it turn gray.
Yeah.
So on that note of opening a record store and those great experiences with people that put smiles on their face, what is the first album you'd recommend to someone if they came in?
It depends on the day. I couldn't even do that. Right now it would be Christina Murray's Little Blue.
Okay. What artist have you spent the most money on?
Soundgarden.
Really? More than Pearl Jam?
Yep.
Oh, Or Red Hot Chili Peppers in your 18
Soundgarden.
variants? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know who I've spent.
Oh, shit. That's easy. Nina Simone, John Lee Hooker, Lightning Hopkins. They have officially won.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam, Soundgarden are directly underneath those three. But I think, yeah.
Huh.
I just dumped $500 on Lightning and John Lee Hooker.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know what I've spent the most money on. I mean, you could go to whoever I have the biggest catalog of, maybe. But I've certainly bought the most versions of like Def Leppard Hysteria. Box sets, deluxe editions.
Bad
Yeah.
Motorfinger. I have
Yeah.
countless
Editions.
versions. Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But most expensive records would be a Pearl Jam and a Soundgarden.
Yeah.
record.
Okay. With young people getting into physical media, do you think there will ever be a boom in that so like large chain stores would come back?
I think they're trying. I think they're looking for a reason, but I'm hoping they know it's not realistic.
Because I saw like
Because
with
it's just going to fall
Barnes-
and fail again.
Right. So like Barnes and Nobles brought vinyl into their stores and started
So did
selling
Target,
it.
so did
Right.
Walmart, and look at
They've
how
all
quick
phased it. They've all phased it out.
Except for online, you can buy it online.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
You can just stock that shit in a warehouse.
Correct.
Because it's
But it's
not a
mission-
money maker.
Yeah.
Because if we're making 20 to 25% on a record, so we make $5.
Yeah.
We
you're
pay
lucky.
$20 a record.
Yeah.
The bigger stores are probably getting it for $17 or $18 a
Yeah,
record. So
'cause
they're not getting it for that much larger of a discount. So they're going to make 8 to hour 5, or if they make 10 to hour 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever they're making more. It's still not feasible for them. Because they're making more money on the razors. They're making more money on a DVD that sells more, or a
Right,
Blu-ray. They're
right.
making more money on TVs. The space is better occupied by things that are going to make you money, especially when
Right.
you're paying for retail space, employees, taxes,
Right.
possible rent, or
Yep, yep.
whatever the bullshit. But when you just buy it and stock it in a warehouse, it's a lot cheaper.
That's why Amazon works.
Yeah,
Right?
and that it's still Target too, and
Tar-
Walmart.
yeah.
So you can buy you can
In
buy
bulk,
records
they have
online.
huge warehouses.
And then if you think about it, look at the end of the year sales or the holiday sales.
Yeah.
These guys dump it out at fucking half off.
Yeah, they get rid of it. All right, so somebody wants to know how we met. I mean, I walked into the store.
Russian Bad House.
Yeah, right? He was just sitting there.
33rd and 3rd in Manhattan. I refused to wear a towel. I was getting yelled at
And I
in the
stood,
sauna, and Brendan stood up for me. He
I
said,
took
if
my-
that man doesn't want to wear a towel, you let him not wear a towel. You leave that man alone.
That's right. That's the official story. It's been shrouded under
Yeah.
mystery this whole time.
It'll change next time.
Do you think there will ever be another rock revolution? I mean, like where rock is at the top.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge. Deftones are leading it. Biggest seller this year is Deftones in this store.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's back catalog plus the new record. Selling more than anything else. So there's rock never went away. It just gets quiet for a minute. Just like pop never went away. It got quiet for a minute. And now every week you have a new Pop-Tart that everybody forgets about.
Ah, I know, right?
So rock's always bubbling to the surface. The rock revolution is now. We're just not seeing it because
it's not in the public
because once Sabrina Carpenter pops up on your algorithm and you click it to look at it,
because she's pretty.
all the pop stuff pops up.
Yeah, I know. I made the mistake of watching one Taylor Swift video.
Yep.
And now I get
Click the rock stuff and all the rock will pop
Right.
up. It's all out there. You're not looking in the right place. But
Yeah.
it's alive and well.
Right. Somebody wants to know how long it takes for an album to go on sale after release date.
It doesn't go on sale. We make 20%. What do you want me to fucking sell it for?
Yeah.
Like
But
that's
it-
crazy.
Well, that's just
People think of that shit all the time. What's up, Mike?
2 albums for this
Hold
person.
it for Leslie.
Hold it for Leslie.
Holding it for Leslie. So records aren't going to go on sale. Records will go on sale. We have a $10 sale on all my markdowns right now. That's just because they've been sitting in the store and it's dead stock and it's shit nobody's going to buy
Right.
for years.
Most
But
small stores don't have sales.
we can't. How do you
anyways.
want me to have
Yeah.
people and
They're
the
thinking,
discount people are you're all out of your minds.
but they're thinking of it like when there were big chain stores and new release day and everything was
New
marked
release
down
day
to sales.
it was cheap. It was 13.
Right.
It was $13 on release day instead of the normal $16.
Right.
But the big companies also gave a break to the stores that day.
That's right.
It wasn't a lot.
If you ordered a bulk in advance, it was
you
less.
you got it for $2 cheaper, which allowed you to sell it for $2 or $3 cheaper. Plus, I would, if I could sell,
It
if
doesn't
I knew
happen
I was
today,
going to
though.
sell 50 new Sabrina Carpenters
Yeah.
on release day,
Right.
instead of putting it out for the 15, I would put it out for 13. Because
Right.
50 of them are gone. And that is a huge way to make more money.
Sure.
Than sell it, make $3 on 5 or $2 on 50.
Right. Right.
I want the $2 on 50.
It just doesn't. But it
But
doesn't.
nobody,
Yeah.
we're not set. There's not enough being sold in stores to constitute us doing a new release day release price. It's not the 90s anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody can afford to do it.
I don't know anywhere that does it. Anywhere
we
that I
can't.
go, that all
And
the CDs
why does
that-
everybody want a sale?
Yeah. Well, because they were quote used to it from back in the day, but I mean that hasn't happened.
Is
for,
that it,
like,
or is
20
everybody just wanting everything for free?
I don't know. I'm looking at it from the perspective of I remember new release day and sales on those days.
They did
but-
have $9.99 sales. That was overstock sales. That's another thing. So when you looked at, you would walk through
Yeah.
a chain store
Right.
and you would see $9.99.
Right. So you have markdowns. That's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, so that's the overstock thing. So
Right.
a lot of those sales were because
Right.
you ordered 200, you sold 150, now you're stuck with 50.
Right.
I made my money. Let's blow this shit out. Let's get
Right,
out of here.
right.
Now let's just recoup.
Right.
We don't have the inventory to do that.
And in some ways, though, like with your used CDs where you buy 3, get 2 free, that's like a sale. It'd be the same thing if you said, okay, instead of them being $8.99, they're $7.99
Yeah.
or $6.99 or something. I think you just have to look in the stores around. I mean, it's not only Sound Exchange, but I think in stores, the sales are just done differently.
I mean, there are
re-
markdowns. Princeton
right.
has markdown
Yep.
sections.
Yep.
We have now a markdown section.
Yep.
Scotty's always
There's
had a
always
markdown section.
crates
Dave
up
does
front.
markdowns.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah, just or ask. Say,
And-
you guys got markdowns?
And there's a dollar card.
But you know, yeah, there's a dollar.
And there's always a dollar card somewhere. but
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's different times. It's just
It's
different
different times, man. Nobody's making. There's not enough selling. And
Right.
Nobody's making enough money to do a sale.
So somebody,
Why don't you ask the artist when they're going to put the shit on sale on their website?
Well, there
You're
you
not,
go.
You're not
'Cause-
asking that
'cause
question.
yeah.
They don't have to pay rent on their website. I have to pay fucking rent in a
Yeah.
store, and you want the shit for cheap.
Technically, they do pay rent. Every month to have a website, you have to pay to have
Is
it
it
up.
$3,000 a month?
No.
And they're making
No, I-
so much more money than I am every month. But yeah, you do have to pay a
Yeah,
website
yeah.
fee, or you could do the. There's a yearly thing you can
Yeah,
pay too.
that's it.
Whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I was just. All right. So, So somebody wants to know, what is the best way to sell a CD collection? Do you think it's taking it to a store? Do you think it's trying to haggle and sell it online? Like for me, I would think take it to a store, be done with it. Don't have your kind of quote overhead or the headache of having to sell individually on eBay, Discogs, taking it all to the post
One
office.
shot.
Yeah, one shot. You're going to make less.
You're going to make a lot less.
But you're not going to spend the labor, the time, the headache, the energy, the posts, all that
Yep.
stuff.
I gladly tell people now when they feel I'm not offering them enough money to sell it yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely sell it yourself, and most of the people end up back. Sometimes they go to other stores,
Right, right.
and I'll get a phone call from some of the other guys, and they'll say, "Hey, remember that collection we talked about?
Yeah, yeah.
They just bought it into me." And this is 6 months later because they
Right, right.
realized selling it online,
It's hard
unless you
work.
have time. If you're retired or you don't have a job or you're
Right.
independently wealthy, and you want to sit there and do
Yeah.
that shit, go ahead.
Yeah.
You might have fun. You might meet new people.
Mhm.
It might be exciting for you.
Yeah.
But no, it sucks.
Yeah.
That's why we very rarely ever sell online. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. You got to go to the post office.
Yeah. Fucking post office,
And then
man.
if the buyer
Yeah.
says it's not in the condition that you said it was,
Then you're supposed to take it back and
no.
Oh.
All they do is file a complaint with PayPal. PayPal reimburses them because PayPal always stands up for the customer,
Right.
not the seller.
Yeah.
And they don't even have to return the fucking product. And you just lost your $10, $15, $1,500,
Yeah.
and they have the item.
Yeah.
Just because that
They
person
complain.
said,
Right.
this isn't,
Amazon does the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's
so it's really not worth it. And then they take 20%.
well there, and then there's that too, right? And if you're selling on eBay, they take 1%, and I don't know about Discogs,
Oh,
but
it's
I
10%.
would bet you
They
do
each
too.
take 10%,
Yeah.
and then you have to pay PayPal their 10%,
Yeah.
and they take
So you're paying
they
every
take 1% of your tax.
right. So
How shitty is that?
That-
And shipping.
yeah, yeah.
So if your item is $10, instead
Right.
of taking 10% of the $10,
Yeah.
they wait for the total, which will be 10
17
plus
or-
5,
yeah.
plus tax it, so they take a percent of the $17.50. So you're getting even less fucking money.
Right. And yeah, you got to pay the full price on
Yo,
the
so
tax and the
fuck
shipping.
you, Discogs, eBay, and PayPal for doing
And
that.
Amazon.
That's a real dick thing to
It
do,
is.
man.
I tried selling online and then was so shocked by all the other fees I had to pay, so that when I wanted to put something out to make 10, I couldn't put it out for 10. I had to put it out for 17, but it doesn't sell at 17.
Doesn't sell at 17, so it sits there forever.
Yeah.
So good luck, all you online sellers.
Yeah. So I gave up on that shit.
Yeah.
And that's why I have 13,000 CDs in my collection.
And then you put the shit out
because
there
I stopped selling it.
You put the $2 stuff out there, hoping the guy that buys the $20 thing will buy the $2 thing. Nope,
yeah.
You got to go to the post office for one $2 CD once a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. $1.75, not even $2.
I know, right? So you kind of answered this question, I think, which is, are there any bands out there who can carry the torch for rock? Did you say Disturbed?
No.
Deftones.
Oh,
No, sorry.
No.
I don't know these bands. Deftones.
Oh.
You said Deftones.
I'm not a Deftones fan.
Right, but you...
but the new record's, it's really, really great.
I don't really consider it rock, though. If we were talking just rock.
I'm grouping. I'm not doing that bullshit.
Ah, damn it.
You're talking guitar-based music.
Yeah.
That's it. Deftones are guitar-based music.
All right. I'm looking at it like, who's the next Guns N'
There
Roses,
isn't one.
Tom Petty? I don't know. Yeah.
That shit's gone.
It's gone.
You're
Led
just you're
Zeppelin.
looking at one giant group. Deftones are the lead.
But they're the big ones out there. What about...
But then you have King Gizzard.
Who
I
is,
mean, they're in the rock vein, but they do all kinds of shit. Those guys sell crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody carrying the torch for rock. It's not going to happen. There's a bunch of people coming up.
I mean, yeah.
It's who's carrying the torch for pop music? Every new Pop-Tart that is out there.
Yeah. But they're a dime a dozen, too.
They're a dime a dozen.
Yeah. And then it makes money. It's quick
And
money.
rock is same thing. They're a fucking dime a dozen. It's like the Greta Van Fleets and the Volbeats and all this
Blackstone
shit, the
Cherries and,
Nickelbacks and all those things.
Dirty
They
Honey.
sold records,
Yeah.
and if you love them, I'm not taking that away from you.
Right.
But it's just cookie cutter.
All right. Our last question here. Okay, this is on behalf of St. Martin's mum.
Satan?
Must be British. Wants to know, when are we going to find a nice lady and settle down?
When are we? So are we finding one together?
No, individually.
We're gonna have a...
When are we both going to get married? I think is what the person's asking. And I don't know. I mean, I would love to get married, but at the same time, I think about it and then I go, I don't want to change my life. I don't want to give up all my freedom. Not that I'm not doing it for that, but getting back into the dating world at this point and going through all of that, just, I don't know, man. When I was younger, I could do it. Go on different dates all the time. Find someone, date them for a few weeks, doesn't work out, you date someone else. I don't know. I'm just taking a break, I guess.
I'm making tea. Take your pants off and get comfortable. That's the point that we're at.
Yeah, exactly. I would like to just be in the relationship already, but all the stuff you got to go through up front. I know I'm just bitching and moaning, but yeah, it's a different world when you're. I'm 49, so my age, it's a whole entire different world than when I was in my 20s. And I just don't have the same energy for it, I guess, is the big thing. At the end of the day, I'm fucking exhausted. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking deal with this. But, at some point I will. I have every intention of meeting someone and getting married and being happy and all of that sort of stuff. I mean, I'd even still love to have kids. Don't know if that's in the cards anymore, but, somewhere down the road. What about you? You think you'll end up there someday?
I guess my answer is it's just not my time.
Yeah, it's just not your time. Exactly, right. That's actually the best answer, I think, because I'm one of those true believers in not forcing it. And this whole go online dating, pick somebody out of a catalog, and to me it's forcing it. I don't want to do that. I have done that. I've done that in the past, and I've had enough of that. So I don't want to force it. It's not my time. It's just not my time. I'm a late bloomer, I guess.
I think late bloomer is a guy who hasn't had sex till he's 30. I don't think it's late bloomer.
No,
it's
I just meant in terms of getting married. All my friends from high school got married in their 20s. They're since divorced and
miserable
and remarried. And it's like my friends have gotten married and remarried before I've even married once. And I'm thinking, see, and if I'd done the same thing and I'd be divorced, I don't want to be divorced. I don't ever want to be divorced. I want to meet that person, that one person, and be with that person forever. And I think we talk too much on this one topic because it has nothing to do with music. But hopefully that answers your question. And as far as the rest of these, I hope you guys enjoyed all the music-related and record store-related questions. for us. We'll perhaps do this again if you guys enjoy it. Weigh in the comments and let us know. Don't ask questions in these comments because we're not we're not answering those. We did the question and answer session already, but let us know if you liked it, and perhaps we'll do another one of these.
Yeah, I like answering people's questions.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I didn't look at these when you sent them to me today.
No,
so
I know.
I wanted them to be a surprise.
And I just wanted you to know I had prepared it
Cool.
In advance. So, all right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and
Thank
we'll
you very
talk to you
much.
guys soon. Have a good one.
Have a